How many times have you said the phrase yourself or thought it or you've heard somebody say it? Are you sorry for getting caught or are you sorry for actually doing what you did? And I know the response is, Mom, I'm sorry, you know? But it goes into something much deeper than that. It goes in the difference between ethics and character. And a lot of times we use those terms interchangeably, ethics and character. But there's a lot of differences. And see, here's the thing. Ethics is rules, it's regulations, it's things to guide us in our behavior. Okay? So if I have taken an ethical oath for a job I've done, that means I'm going to do certain things in a way that the job requires me to do it or the law requires me to do it. Even in certain things like just living my life. If I'm going to drive and I get a driver's license, the ethics of getting and being responsible for having that driver's license is the fact that I'm going to follow the rules, and the rules dictate my behavior. Now, character is a little bit different because character talks about your internal and what do you actually believe, what do you actually motivate you to do the things you do. And I look at it in this way. If you've ever gone to a park or a college campus or anything like that, and you see sidewalks that go this way and that way, whatever, but you see a grass area and the sidewalk goes up and makes a 90 degree and it turns, but you see in the middle of the grass area a well-worn pathway because people are just walking across the grass. They're not maintaining the grass. They're not following the pathway that was set before them. They're choosing to do something that is outside of what's been provided for them, or what we would say, the ethics that is before them that they should walk on the walkway. And what they do is they just choose to break that rule. You know, that's not a rule that's going to, change the world, but it does show us on what you're thinking and what your processing is. And if you walk and do the 90 degree because you believe that it's important, because you care about the grass, you care about what the university or what the park looks like, so you don't like that line in the grass that's been worn down, so you stay on the sidewalk. It's all these things that helps motivate us. It also helps as we interact in the world around us. And here's where ethics and character differ. Is ethics are the rules, character is the motivation. Now, we've heard a lot of saying that, character is who you are in the dark when no one else is looking. And that's very true because your character is on full display in your actions when no one's looking, when no one's going to arrest you, when no one's going to tell you you're doing something wrong. Ethics don't mean anything then because no one is holding you to that standard, that rule, that law, except for you and your personal character and who you are. And this is why it's so important that we take the time not to just develop learning the rules and that we should do this or shouldn't do that, but what is the heart behind the rules? What is the thing that actually motivates those rules? And that builds our character. Now, there are so many other things that builds our character, from our faith, our belief system, things we've experienced in the past that all play into why we choose the things we do. But ultimately, your character is who you are when no one else is around and who you are up here when you can't be held accountable for it. I love you guys. I hope this helps you out today. Let's focus on building strong character, and then our outward actions just become who we are, not because there's rules and regulations. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.